Marley, the White House has yet to release official details of phase one of the trade agreement. But the president did take to Twitter this morning, announcing the plan will require China to purchase more U.S. agricultural goods and suspends additional tariffs.
It's a phenomenal deal.
There appears to be a truce in the trade war with China. President Trump announced early Friday the two countries have reached a preliminary trade agreement.
The farmers are going to have to go out and buy much larger tractors because it means a lot of business.
The president says China has agreed to purchase at least $50 billion in U.S. agriculture goods. And Midwest lawmakers are celebrating the news. Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley tweeting, quote, "This will help Iowa export agriculture products to China, particularly soybeans and pork." Iowa Congresswoman Cindy Axne says she's encouraged.
That's really what we're going to need to really see prices drive up.
And that's the hope. The American Farm Bureau Federation says farmers have taken a beating the past 2 years.
It's been very tough. Hopefully this gets us back on the in the global playing field.
Dale Moore is the executive vice president of the American Farm Bureau Federation. He says after months of disappointing trade negotiations and false starts, this deal will give farmers new hope.
We are excited. We appreciate the news. We're anxious to see the details.
The White House has yet to release those details, but says it's ready to work on phase two. Because of the deal, the U.S. will not slap additional tariffs on Chinese goods that had been scheduled for Sunday. But the president says current tariffs will remain in place.
They'll be used as a negotiating table for the phase two deal.
Phase one also includes restrictions to stop Chinese companies from stealing intellectual property. Phase one also includes restrictions to stop Chinese companies from stealing U.S. intellectual property. But not everyone is celebrating the new deal. Senator Chris Murphy called it a disaster and says China has shown zero commitment toward structural change. The White House says the official deal will be ready in the next coming weeks. For now, in Washington, Raquel Martin, News 8.